मुझे बुरा ये लगता है कि जब भी 2013 में चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी जीता था तभी पता नहीं था ना. इट वाज लाइक चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी है नॉर्मल, ये तो 2 साल पहले ही जीते,
फिर से अगले साल
15 में जीतेंगे,
जीत जाएंगे.
और लगा नहीं था ये वनवास हो जाएगा यार 10 साल का.
I'm a United fan, bro. I know this 10 साल का वनवास क्या होता है.
कहते हैं अंत भला तो सब भला, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली 2023 का एंड कुछ खास जमा नहीं. इसलिए हमने सोचा क्यों ना 2024 का स्टार्ट ही बैंगर से किया जाए. हे गाइस, मैं हूं आपका दोस्त, आपका होस्ट शांतनु, लेकर आया हूं एकदम धमाकेदार गेस्ट्स को. वेलकम चीनू एंड ध्रुपद टू Fanzone Unplugged. Hey guys,
Can't reach you, but you make us reach.
प्यार का बंधन, dude.
Hey guys, लास्ट ईयर और अच्छा हो सकता था.
Yes.
हमने वर्ल्ड कप यहाँ से गया वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पास.
देखा हमने साथ में देखा वो चीज.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, but 2024 आ रहा है. 2 ICC टूर्नामेंट्स आ रहे हैं, वुमेन और मेन दोनों के लिए. So what do you think, ये साल होगा, हम फाइनली जिंक्स ब्रेक कर पाएंगे कि नहीं?
Damn, that's a tough one, bro. Tough. It's tough. I mean, I don't know what you think, bro, but
I mean, of course, that we had a bigger chance of winning the World
100%.
Cup
Our backyard.
than the WTC finals, and
Yeah.
also for the women's team.
Bro, you've been
but
following cricket after. I have gotten over like
no, so
I haven't gotten over cricket, but मेरा दिल उठ गया है, bro.
correct. So I have not followed the Australia series after that.
कोई था ना कुछ.
But you used to watch everything ना? I remember you used to watch everything,
I
right?
used to like ऐसा.
हाँ?
हाँ ठीक है, मैं नहीं देख रहा. हाँ मैं नहीं देख रहा.
I would see highlights and then I Travis Head and I just heard names happening and I'm like, bro, I can't. I'm generally not over it, man. I am not over the World Cup. I don't think I will be for a while.
No, I don't think I'll ever be over this one. Even if we win one more World Cup after like maybe 2027 का World Cup जीत जाए, maybe अगले साल, इस साल, sorry, T20 World Cup जीत जाए, but
Yes.
नहीं यार, वो 2023 के ओवर का I don't think I'll ever be. Give me 5 World Cups after that. No, I don't think.
But bro, I think टीम इंडिया ना आप दोनों को थोड़ा खुश कर देगी. I think ये T20 वर्ल्ड कप जो आ रहा है, क्योंकि सब लोग काउंट नहीं कर रहे हैं ना, तो आई थिंक कुछ तो करेंगे. हमें एक ICC ट्रॉफी चाहिए यार, जिससे ये सब माहौल थोड़ा शांत हो जाए.
How long has it been, bro? 13 years?
Yep. 2013 Champions
2013
Trophy.
last time
10 years.
यार.
10 years.
10 years
11
without a
years
single
running.
ICC trophy.
Bro, we've had 2 brilliant captains after that.
Yeah.
And the empty cabinet, bro. That's hard to see as an Indian fan. We're not used to that, dude. And especially what Dhoni said for us as a captain, as a leader. Man, dude, just seeing the 2 of the best batsmen in the world taking over the reins and unfortunately coming up short.
But you know what hurts the most is that ये 10 साल की जो चीनों आपने बात की ना कि
आपने
we were the okay तूने whatever जितना close जितना strong इंडिया की टीम 2023 वर्ल्ड कप में थी ना, I don't visually see that we had that stronger team in the before ICC tournaments from 2013 Champions Trophy, and that is why it hurts the most, right?
Bro, 2011 and this World Cup, if you had to pick a team, because that's a tough one.
I
bro.
have debated this on.
Hey, इन लोग ने डिबेट चालू भी कर दिया already. What?
Just I'll leave the topic to you, but since you asked it, I would pick 2023 side over 20.
Bro, I'd pick
Controversial, but
no, that's okay. I mean, bro, trust me, we all 3 of us have been part of some controversial shit of late. So now that shit doesn't phase us anymore, but bring it on. No, but I think I would go 2011 definitely, just based on Sachin and Virat playing in the same team with Dhoni captaining. But you know, that World Cup felt like our heroes. This World Cup felt like friends. Like अपने दोस्त हार गए.
Correct, but did we have that bowling that we had this year?
No,
in
but
the 2011
did
World
we
Cup?
have the kind of all-rounders
Zahi-
which they had?
Again, bro, you're individuals. I'm saying as a team.
Right.
As a team,
Right.
I think we just gelled, and I think, bro, it was that Dhoni mentality, man. That
Yep.
wo muscle, like you know what Australia did to us in the finals?
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
just because no, I'm saying in this final,
Yeah.
bro, I feel they purely won because they knew what to do at that stage where India for 10 years, unfortunately, the number of finals we've reached and lost is ridiculous. And because, bro, it's on that day, it's not who's the better team. It's just who is in the better frame of mind, who wants it more. And it, unfortunately...
So I don't agree. India was not in a good frame of mind. There
No, he's
was
talking about finals.
It's the muscle
only
memory.
about finals.
On that day, bro, they knew what to do at that stage. India, unfortunately... Bro, on paper, there is no comparison. We were not the better team on the day. We were the best team of the... And in our backyard.
Yep.
Which is why It hurts, and there was so, bro. People will complain about the atmosphere in the stadium. Bro, it does not matter. The 11 men that day versus 11 men, we came out short, and that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't think
That's
any
true.
Indian feels that fuck yaar, ye log kya, because we know they
correct.
put, but fuck. I'm
That's
still
why I
not over
said
it,
ना
bro.
कि
I'm still not over it.
इसलिए ज्यादा बुरा लगता है ना कि ये वर्ल्ड कप हम हार गए, जो हार गए बोल रहा हो ना.
मुझे इससे ज्यादा बुरा
Feels
क्या लगता है पता है?
weird.
मुझे बुरा ये लगता है कि जब भी 2013 में चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी जीता था तभी पता नहीं था ना. इट वाज लाइक चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी है नॉर्मल, ये तो 2 साल पहले ही जीते,
फिर से अगले साल
15 में जीतेंगे,
जीत जाएंगे.
और लगा नहीं था ये वनवास हो जाएगा यार 10 साल का.
करेक्ट.
यार पहले होता तो थोड़ा और सेलिब्रेट
I'm
करता.
a United fan, bro. I know this 10 साल का बनवास क्या होता है.
एक्चुअली यूनाइटेड फैन लग रहा नहीं ना, कुछ इंडिकेशन है यूनाइटेड.
Guess my favorite color, bro. It's blue, by the
बट
way.
अगेन एट द सेम टाइम वी आर MI फैंस, तो जीता तो है हमने काफी.
Yeah,
That doesn't cut it. But जीतने से याद आता है, एक्चुअली जीतने से नहीं हारने से याद आना चाहिए था कि इट्स बिन 40 years कि हमने सेना कंट्रीज में से एस को कॉन्कर नहीं किया.
करेक्ट.
सो साउथ अफ्रीका में इस साल भी अनफॉर्चुनेटली फर्स्ट टेस्ट हार गए. भले सेकेंड टेस्ट में हमने थोड़ा डोमिनेंट परफॉर्मेंस दिखाया है, बट अभी तक नहीं जीते. तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक यार, वो कब वो जिंक्स ब्रेक होगा यार? 40 साल हो गए साउथ अफ्रीका में जाके जीते नहीं है.
Bro, I think because I think it's the ultimate test, because you see Australia has pace, right? Raw pace.
Right.
You go to Wacker. It's not called Wacker anymore, but Perth. And then you say England, there's lateral movement. South
Yeah.
Africa is both,
Yeah.
right? So it's horrible for and I feel some of it has to do with, because India has such a packed calendar every year. We don't let our players play in all of these leagues all over the world.
True.
So every series we go there are few players who are playing there for the first time.
Yeah.
And I completely agree with what the BCCI does, because they cannot overburden the players more than this. Bro, इस साल क्या हम लोग 2-2 सीरीज एक टाइम पे खेल रहे थे. तो but that is the double-sided edge of the sword, man. That there will be players like a Yashasvi Jaiswal. I don't think he's ever played in South African condition. I might be wrong, maybe under 19 or whatever.
Yeah, he played in under.
Probably. So they're not used to playing that quality seam attack under that pressure with the crowd. So, and it's
But ये
just
हर साल क्या है, right?
conditions.
So हम प्रिपेयर होके जा सकते हैं कि हम रिपीट करेंगे.
We heard Rohit Sharma saying that about the practice wickets.
Yeah.
And he doesn't complain, bro. Rohit Sharma
Yeah, he
complain
doesn't.
नहीं करते.
That's not
हैं.
his quality.
It is not.
Yeah.
And him saying that the practice pitch is bounce इधर तक आता है और फिर game में again
No, it's very uncertain,
Burger
actually.
is bowling and he's
Correct. But as you rightly said, South Africa is quite a mixture of all the overseas countries that we do, like Australia में bounce मिलता है, England में you see the batting gets easier as their progress.
As
India में
later part in the test.
correct. India में जब 5th 4th day आते तो it starts to spin.
Right.
But in South Africa you never know what's gonna happen. पहले सेशन में हो सकता है कि बॉल यहाँ तक बाउंस हो रहा है,
Yeah.
अगले ही ओवर में यहाँ बाउंस होगा बॉल,
Right.
अगले ओवर में बॉल बाउंस नहीं होगा, एकदम स्ट्रेट बॉल आएगा. यू गेट स्विंग, यू गेट ड्रेन्स ओवर दी all 3 sessions. You never know where it's gonna rain. So yeah, that's something that you have to like keep in mind. And also of course experience is something that comes in play is ये time पे. And I feel that if you compare this before the series, सब बोल रहे थे कि this is the best chance for the Indian team to win a test in South Africa. Of course 2 ही टेस्ट मैच का सीरीज है.
एक तो मुझे समझता नहीं है क्यों 2 मैच
Viewership.
का रखते
And
हैं.
that was South Africa, bro.
3 तो रखो यार.
If it's श्रीलंका जो हम लोग हर आधे घंटे पे एक बार खेलते हैं, I understand too.
हर आधे घंटे में एक बार.
मतलब चलो यार
No,
श्रीलंका.
there was actually a time जहाँ पे कुछ मन कर बोर हो रहा है क्या, कुछ अच्छा एक 10 दिन का गैप है, जा दो टेस्ट मैच खेल के आओ,
Exactly.
3 टेस्ट मैच खेल के आओ.
श्रीलंका नहीं तो वेस्ट इंडीज तो
वेस्ट इंडीज.
West Indies, correct. Yeah.
So yeah, that is one thing, and I feel that and there has been a lot of cricket played recently. If you talk about after the previous IPL and उसके बाद जो भी World Cup हुआ, and then now we have like back-to-back series, and of course 2 ही test match is not enough to have that mindset to come to play and cricket, because sometimes you feel when you go let's say Ashes की बात करें, पता है 5 टेस्ट मैच है. Even if like your plans do not work out in the first test match, you can come back in the second test match.
Second also.
Correct.
Bro.
You can come back in the third, but
100%.
यहाँ पे, as you rightly mentioned, we have very young players. Apart from the, I know that maybe this would be Rohit and Kohli's last South African tour.
Yeah.
Because अगले 4 साल तक you never know, right? And
Yeah.
अगर हम लोग रहाने को drop कर सकते हैं after the WTC finals, where he did
Puji
actually
after
well.
that uppercut.
And he actually played well in the WTC finals, and he's like out of contention, and so you never know कि गिल पहली बार जा रहा है साउथ अफ्रीका. what mindset does he is taking to South Africa? His wide ball game is so strong,
Yeah.
but the number at that where he's playing, number 3, you need someone like a Pujara, and I always feel you need Pujara only because we have not found that equivalent of because
But
there
do we
are-
need a player like that, bro?
Of
Like
course.
someone who stay. Again, I'm saying this purely is very subjective, so there's no right or wrong answer. But I think the nature of Test cricket, you see till 8, maybe if you rewind 4 years back, bro, 30 to 40% of Test matches used to end up in draws. I don't remember the last time I've seen a draw unless they were fighting to save a Test match.
Correct.
Right, which is why I think there's a very strong indication of cricket with intent. I mean, forget baseball is
I
almost
am
steroid.
not,
Let's not even talk.
game
Yeah.
for basketball. in this
Same.
case.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
But for, as a viewer, as like you are an avid consumer of cricket, so for
Correct.
you it's too much. It's like keep that shit for T20 or the ODI game. But for a normal viewer, like for my dad, bro, he's gotten back to Test cricket because he's like, oh, I can watch a session and not be like yawning. the
Correct,
entire
but
time.
at that same time, when you have someone like a Shubman Gill who's fairly new to the setup, I'm
Right.
not talking about just Shubman Gill, just
Yeah.
taking an example.
Right.
Let's talk about Jaiswal also
Jaiswal,
for that
yeah.
matter. He did well in West Indies, and kudos to that. He had a great debut. Century on a debut is always like a bucket list for every cricketer
Right.
to have in his list.
वो भी बड़ा
वो भी बड़ा
Yeah.
170 or
Yeah.
maybe almost a double century.
Yeah.
But in a country like South Africa, where we are, अभी हम तीनों ने बात पे agree किया, it is very difficult to like play cricket on. जब 2 ही टेस्ट मैच है, you do not have a practice match, you have not much of an exposure to play on that wicket.
And a pace attack that is.
Correct.
Come on, man. Shardul Thakur, bro. I mean, again, nothing against him personally, but I do not rate him. I don't see the point of him being in a squad. But then again, who do you take?
That's
We-
what
like,
they.
we used
he's
to
a
have.
proper number 8 no that's why
But again, bro, you're getting him as a bowler who can bat, right? A Jadeja or you can't get him on these tracks. Ashwin and Jadeja, if you keep just one spinner because these tracks are very, very pace friendly. But bro, our problem used to be we had 5 years of good pace with Shami, with Bumrah, with Hardik Pandya coming on as a third change, and Siraj. And now we see like these guys need time, bro. Like I would love to see again. He's not tried and tested, but like someone with the sheer pace of Umran Malik coming and just fucking
No, I
destroy
don't.
150 campaign. But again, he is not ready for that stage. He's-
the worst part is why is he not ready yet? उमरान मलिक को हम
Thank you.
कितने टाइम से देख
Great question. Why?
Why? What's
उसे
so
prepare कर रहे
wrong?
थे ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप के लिए अचानक से ड्रॉप हो जाता
Correct.
Yeah.
तो फिर वो
And-
भी नहीं हुआ अभी
That's true.
टेस्ट के लिए भी
On Australian pitches, bro, the World Cup before
Yeah.
this, on Australian pitches, I was waiting for finally after God knows how long, Jal Bumrah has lost a little bit of pace.
Yep.
Every injury takes a little bit away.
Yep.
Man, this guy consistently hits that pace. Avesh Khan I was excited about. But again,
but he was considered
But you know, we have had that history of
100%.
like we have had bowlers, fast bowlers. If I don't know, of course, you would remember Varun Aaron, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw his debut.
he went unsold we just
Yeah, I saw his debut ODI match. It was at Wankhede versus England, and again I remember that match because उसने 3 विकेट लिए थे. मैच में तीनों बोल्ड किए थे. And one more fact that Dhoni finished the match off with a 6. And it was right after the 2011 World Cup के time पे हुआ था.
Who we
So
playing?
England. It was in
nice.
bilateral
correct. So that time Bhuvaneshwar Kumar when he made his debut, वो just
He
space
तो
with
came
swing.
as a-
वो वसीम अकरम के भी टॉप टियर वाला एक बॉलर लग रहा था when he bowled like when he did his debut against. But where are they now? Where is the pace? कहाँ जा रहा है? And that is because of injuries. That is because of bad workload management. That is because of I hate to say this, but because of a lot of franchise cricket being giving focus on a lot of franchise cricket and.
Which I think Indians do the least of, man. We play one franchise.
But that's the longest than
It's the longest.
everyone, right?
But like look at Trent Bolt, man, and I think it's just genetics the way they're trained. Because these guys are playing franchise cricket and playing, at least now Trent Bolt is retired from national duties.
yeah
But I think they just build different, unfortunately, and we had like 5 years of good pace where we conquered Australia, went back and won, and maybe the shorter format, yes, there is a lot of prospects coming in, but Test cricket, I don't see us. Bro, we back-to-back finals in the World Test Championship. And what are we, 6th right now? 5th or 6th, I think with 6.
ओके गाइस हमारी गपशप एकदम ऐसे सिविलाइज्ड मैनर में हो रही है ना. ये दोनों इतने अच्छे से बात कर रहे हैं ना. वो सिर्फ एक ढोंग है, ठीक है. मुझे पता है ये दोनों किस लेवल पे झगड़े कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. तो हमारा हेड टू हेड सेगमेंट चालू करने से पहले गाइस प्लीज crickfan.com पे जाइए और आपके लिए गिव अवेज है वहाँ पे. ये आज डिबेट जीतेंगे, इन्हें कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला, इन्हें सिर्फ तालियां मिलेंगी.
Really?
या नथिंग.
मुझे तो कुछ और बोला गया.
कुछ भी नहीं. बट ऑडियंस को गिव अवेज है, तो जाइए crickfan.com पे जाइए, साइन अप कीजिए. और गाइस तो चलिए, बस हो गया आपका एकदम वो गुलू गुलू बस हो गया. ठीक है, लेट्स नाउ ब्रेक इनटू द कैरेक्टर नाउ. चलो.
Okay.
तो चलिए आज के हेड टू हेड सेगमेंट के सबसे पहले यार इन्हें रूल्स बता दूं थोड़े. ओके, सो हेड टू हेड सेगमेंट है, 3 क्वेश्चंस है. आपको लगेगा 3 में से 2 जीत जाओगे तो आज जीत जाओगे. नहीं, थोड़ा ट्विस्ट है. ठीक है, ये फैन जोन का अनप्लग्ड पॉडकास्ट है, तो इसमें थोड़ा ट्विस्ट है. बेसिकली मैं ये ट्विस्ट करूंगा और आपका टाइम शुरू हो जाएगा. आपको मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा, उसमें आपको मुझे उसमें कन्विंस करना है. ठीक है, मेरा न्यूट्रल ओपिनियन होगा, यू हैव टू कन्विंस मी. ठीक है, और जिससे भी शुरुआत होगी रैंडमली अपोजिशन को ऑब्वियसली अपोजिट ही लेना है. ठीक है, अगर इफ ही सेज यस यू हैव टू से नो. सिंपल.
Okay.
समझा? यू गॉट इट?
Let's convince
ओके
you.
ओके. तो सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, अज्यूम करो इस T20 वर्ल्ड कप में रोहित शर्मा खेल रहा है.
Okay.
तो रोहित शर्मा का ओपनिंग पार्टनर कौन होगा? यशस्वी जायसवाल और शुभमन गिल. वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद यू.
शुभमन गिल. आई वुड लाइक टू गो विद द जो अपना T50 वर्ल्ड कप में जो अपना टीम था, आई वुड लाइक टू कीप द सेम कॉम्बिनेशन. Shubman
बट इट्स अ
Gill,
T20 वर्ल्ड कप.
correct. At the same time, Shubman Gill has proven to be a better white ball player, which we know. And of course, recent times, we know that his form has been a little off. But I think he's that kind of a player.
little off.
A little off. Yeah, I would say a little off.
A little off.
Talking about red ball cricket, a lot off.
Okay.
But why are you talking about red ball cricket? T20 का है.
That's why I'm saying little off. Little off.
Shine this side of my body, bro. I'll be a fucking season ball today.
Okay, so his form has been ups and downs have been going on, but I still believe that he is that player who is able to like कि हम लोग ने अभी देखा कि 50 ओवर वर्ल्ड कप में रोहित शर्मा जिस तरीके से स्टार्ट दे रहे थे, ही इफ यू सेइंग रोहित इज प्लेइंग, ही इज गोना हैव दैट सेम टेम्पलेट गोइंग ऑन. वो वैसा ही स्टार्ट देने वाला है. वो अपना नहीं सोचने वाला है कि मैं 10 ओवर खेलने वाला हूँ या 15 ओवर खेलने वाला हूँ. मैं 5 ओवर खेलूंगा लेकिन मैं उसमें 50 मार के जाऊंगा. लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम वी हैव टू हैव अ प्लेयर सामने के साइड पे हु कैन एंकर, जो खेल सकता है लंबा, लेट्स से कि 10 ओवर तक जो टिक के और बाद में उसको पुल कर सकता है. आई डोंट थिंक कि जायसवाल इज टू रेडी टू डू दैट, बिकॉज ऑफ कोर्स ही इज इतना एक्सपोजर नहीं है इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट का.
I don't think so. इसे
And
गिल
he
के
smoked something before he came.
yeah because I don't
Why?
think so. इसे गिल के
What
लास्ट.
you're saying is not wrong. It's not wrong.
Then what's it?
But it's not the best option. Are you done?
From the two options,
I'll let you finish. I'm not gonna.
You cannot.
But you're taking out my time,
you have
man.
to. Come on, बोलो आपको.
Oh, I can go for it whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah. It's a
Okay, so
debate.
I do not agree with him at all. Okay. I'm not taking away from the fact that Shubman Gill is a bad player. I'm not saying that. But off late, his red ball form, khair chodo. White ball form is not up to the mark, and I think specialization is just for insects, bro. We're living in a time where genuinely 3 or 4 bad outings and you have another option.
Correct.
Bang, you're gone.
Correct.
Unfortunately, that's the state we live in. Maybe I don't agree with that situation, but unfortunately, Yashasvi right now is proving himself game in, game out against some of the best oppositions in the world. Right? And are we mutually agreeing on that?
Correct.
Right? I'm still not
He
saying
agreed.
Shubman.
Wait.
No.
No, I have my points. Correct,
Please,
correct.
So,
So-
I'd love to hear what you have to say. My point is, right now,
Can you name those best oppositions of the world which you just mentioned?
didn't he smash it against Australia?
He did.
Who were the bowlers?
Okay,
You
bro,
said opposition. Come on, you
you're
cannot-
not-
Who
are the bowlers?
I'll tell you what,
Yaar,
fair
ye
enough.
mat karo.
But when you're playing some of a team that has freshly won the World Cup, they're thriving purely based on confidence, right? You might not have the Starks and the Cummins playing the series. I'll give you that much. But he has proved himself in the IPL, so has Shubman Gill. But right now, on current form, purely based on
Okay.
current form, I would 100% take someone who's tried and tested. Yes, the points you made about the quality of bowling he's faced, yes, but he's still playing Australia, right?
But at
Who
the
we know-
same time, we know that the World Cup हो रहा है कहाँ पे हो रहा है? West Indies और USA में हो रहा है.
Correct.
The pitches there बहुत slow होते हैं and
How was
कभी-कभी-
Yashasvi in West Indies, bro? You just gave us an
Correct,
example.
correct. That was a test match.
Shit.
That was a test match.
Correct. But I'm saying purely in terms of knowing the conditions, even Shubman actually had a very good series of West Indies, but that was a year ago. I'm purely basing my answer on current form.
And I am purely basing my answer on experience because Indian team हमेशा experience के पीछे जाती है.
True.
And in that case, Jaiswal is, I guess, काफी यंग मैं बोलूंगा. I have full confidence in Jaiswal because हमने देखा है कि जिस तरीके से उन्होंने बैटिंग
Brother,
किया
tell
है.
me this. I think what you're saying is right. India does believe in experience.
Exactly.
Right? I would rather than place that experience at number 3. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because as an opener, you are given, like you said, Rohit Sharma is allowed to. He has changed the face of Indian cricket because a lot of us were blaming the Virat Kohli, the Rohit Sharma for taking this time.
I see. It's almost time, but I would
It's-
have to have someone like an Ishan Kishan to come at number 3.
अच्छी नहीं है ना
क्वेश्चन
bro.
चेंज
नहीं,
नहीं
no,
कर
your
सकते
number
आप
three
लोग
mentioned
नहीं
like-
ओके गाइस ओके सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का क्लियरली आई हैव अ विनर एंड इट्स डेफिनेटली चीनू आई विल एक्सप्लेन व्हाई आई विल एक्सप्लेन
Yeah,
व्हाई
boy!
ओके
Bad
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल
convincing
2-3 बार ही सेड आई एग्री और एक चीज जो उसके फर्स्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन में ही सेड कि एक कोई तो चाहिए एंकर करने वाला इट्स अ 2024 T20 में एंकर हमें नहीं चाहिए अभी ठीक है
नहीं
सब
चाहिए
smash it.
दोनों ही खेलेंगे तो फिर क्या दैट्स नॉट हाउ T20
You're right, but he wins. Okay, now we'll be starting with him. So, आपका second question है, is T10 the future of cricket? Yes or no?
I think yes.
Your time starts now. Yeah.
Purely based, again, man, it's not something that I would consume avidly because I think a game needs to be lengthy. But I'm saying purely based on money. Money comes through ads. Ads come through breaks. Breaks will be same, but I think the span of cricket, the number of people watching this World Cup and the number of people watching the previous World Cup, and just the numbers in ODI, the ODI format is going slower and steadier. You see a lot of youngsters watching the game now with in a day of Instagram where 3 seconds, bro, I work for a digital platform, 3 seconds is all it takes for them to go next.
Right.
I think even 20 overs now, there is a lull phase between 11 and 15.
No,
I don't agree, but I think purely based on what the people, the audiences enjoy, it's everything has to be short and sweet. Personally, as a fan, no, but I think it is the right way forward because that's where the big bucks are. The more that people watch, I think the more money people make, the more money the sponsors make, and I think that's where they invest the money in.
I would very evidently say कि no.
Okay.
It may be a more exciting, more fast format of the game, but at the same time, you also have to agree to understand the fact that कि T20 एक ऐसा गेम फॉर्मेट हमने शुरू किया था कि 50 ओवर्स को हमने लोग बोर थे 50 ओवर से तो T20 पे आए थे अब तुम T20 से बोर होगे तुम 10 ओवर्स पे आओगे फिर 10 ओवर से बोर होगे फिर 5 ओवर पे आओगे फिर
But
बोलोगे
what's the
टॉस
problem with
करके
that? But what's
नो
the
आई टेल यू
problem with
आई हैव अ प्रॉब्लम विद दैट यस माय प्रॉब्लम विद दैट इज इन अ 10 ओवर्स गेम जब लेट्स से 10 ओवर के गेम में कितने 60 बॉल होते हैं इन अ T20 यू हैव 120 बॉल्स इन दैट 60 बॉल्स कितनी बार बॉलर्स को मौका मिलेगा टू मेक अ कमबैक
सिर्फ
But
दो
क्या
overs
फर्क
होंगे।
पड़ता है
over.
bro?
नहीं,
As
you
a
cannot-
viewer, why do you give a shit about a comeback?
it's not only of course तुम अगर पैसे की बात करो तो व्यूअरशिप के पहले बात करोगे बट एट द सेम टाइम
बाय द वे इसमें भी मुझे एक थोड़ा डाउट है लाइक 10 ओवर्स में तो एड के ड्यूरेशंस भी कम हो गए ना मतलब विंडोज
No, I'm talking about viewing.
ओके व्यू
I'm saying not number of ads. I'm
Right,
saying
right,
people
but I
will
think
watch.
T20 is doing
सो क्वांटिटी
fairly
नहीं क्वालिटी बढ़ जाएगा
That's something. Not right now, bro. Not right now. The future. He said the future.
Yeah, question
right
is-
now,
yeah.
no.
but I would really want कि हम लोग T10 को ऐसे ना मार्केट करें कि ये फ्यूचर है because that will really take the sanity of the game outside
बट ध्रुपद इफ यू रिमेंबर जब T20 इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ
I
था
agree.
तभी सभी लोगों ने यही कहा था
Yeah.
but
and very
look
a lot
where
of, if you
T20 is
remember,
now
a lot of players are very vocal about it. That this is an abuse to the game. We're short, but unfortunately, we're living in a consumer's market.
Correct.
See the number. I'll tell you what was simple example, right? At the risk of even the number of young girls coming to watch T20. ODI, mein, bro, we've been to Wankhede, the old Wankhede. Bro, it should just be
No, see.
right, and it's because it's shorter. They can leave quicker.
Okay.
They can come dressed up and they can enjoy a game and then
Correct.
go out after that and get a meal.
correct so at that point of yours
Yeah.
कि it has to be shorter maybe if you would play T10 not एग्जैक्ट ऑफ द ओरिजिनल क्रिकेट रूल्स तो कोई पॉइंट नहीं बनता तुम अगर बोलो कि
Okay.
तू पहले बैटिंग कर 10 ओवर खेल फिर मैं पहले बैटिंग करूंगा तो यार मतलब माय होल पॉइंट वाज कि बॉलर्स को मौका ही नहीं मिलेगा मतलब अगर 2 ओवर का पावर प्ले रखोगे बंदा आके छक्के चौके मार देगा फिर उसके बाद वो आराम से भी
But
खेल
bro, as
लेगा।
a fan, see, you are an ardent fan of the game. As a
my judgment is purely on
Correct,
love,
but I'm
love for the
talking-
game
But I'm talking about not the pure love for the game. You are
that is why ना मैं नहीं चाहता कि मेरे
2.0 and I completely get
इसीलिए
where you're coming from.
see now I have to win this one because he agrees to me now
You cannot say you agree.
Small. Of course I do, bro.
Now he agrees to
but
me.
I'm not agreeing with the future. I'm agreeing to the point he's making. I'm allowed to agree and still not disagree with the macro point. That is, it is the future because time spans are very short, and I know for a fact
so there
that
could be
like, bro, how many films? Sorry, I cut you off, but it's a fucking debate. Look at this length of films over the years, which is a bigger piece of art form than
Agreed.
sport in a lot.
That's
it's getting short because people do not want to watch. And I'm not saying that I am one of those, but I'm saying for the future, T10 will not, maybe not right now, but eventually will definitely come because of the sheer volume of viewers it'll attract. Why do you think football is the most universally watched game in the world, bro? 90 minutes, you're fucking done. Chop chop. 50 overs, bro. I hosted in Pune for the World Cup, the India-Bangladesh game. I finished it, toss time, I left from Bombay, came back and watched 3/4 of the game in my house in Mumbai.
But that's 50 overs. We are not. हम लोग 50 over की
And
बात
I'm
नहीं
saying
कर
the
रहे.
same thing with 20 overs. It was the next big change. And now, maybe in the next 10, 15 years, but it is definitely the future. I don't know what version of T10 you will play, but I genuinely feel purely based on getting people's attention in a shorter format, it will get
See,
concise.
change is the only constant. हम सब ये बात को agree करते हैं कि change होता ही हर चीज में होता है. T20 वैसे ही तो आया है.
Right.
As you said कि बहुत लोग agree नहीं कर रहे थे T20 को, but at the same time कि as a lover of the game, मेरे को नहीं चाहिए कि तुम इसकी जो प्योरिटी है ना, जो हम लोग टेस्ट मैच इसमें की बात करते हैं कि व्हाई इज एवरीवन सो मच वाचिंग टेस्ट क्रिकेट राइट नाउ सो मच, नॉट बिकॉज उसमें रोहित और विराट खेल रहे, दैट इज वन एस्पेक्ट.
बट गाइस डोंट यू थिंक आईपीएल हमने सबसे पहले इन्वेंट किया, ठीक है? तो अगर T10 आना था तो अभी तक ले
T10 आ चुका है. There is
एग्जैक्टली. सो दुबई के पहले आ जाता.
नहीं देख रहे लोग.
So नहीं आया.
नहीं देख रहे.
Oldies right now, the has-beens and the legends and people who, bro, I love the fact that it's also getting a lot of jobs to players who used to not have that sort of income. And bro, I think they're testing it with the ex-players and the legends.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think in the next 10 years, because T20 is doing very well right now.
T20 is at
I think it's here to stay for a while, but I think the 50 over format will be phased out and T10 T20 will become the new ODI.
You don't agree.
You reckon?
करेक्ट. तो इवन आई अग्री कि 50 ओवर फॉर्मेट वो स्क्रैच हो जाएगा, क्योंकि हमको वर्ल्ड कप के पहले से मालूम पड़ गया था कि इतना इंटरेस्ट है. करेक्ट. तो नया फॉर्मेट
T10 फ्यूचर होगा कि नहीं क्रिकेट का?
मेरे को नहीं लगता है T10 होगा फ्यूचर का, बिकॉज वो शायद से ओलंपिक्स के जा रही है.
ओलंपिक्स में 2020.
करेक्ट. तो मे बी मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर हम एशियन गेम्स की बात करते हैं, ओलंपिक्स की बात करते हैं, ऐसे कोई इवेंट्स की बात करते हैं जहाँ पे इट्स अ वर्ल्ड स्टेज, जहाँ पे सिर्फ 10 टीम नहीं खेल रही है, जहाँ पे सिर्फ 2 टीम नहीं खेल रही है, जहाँ पे अगर हम लोग 20 टीम के साथ खेल रहे हैं या 30 टीम के साथ खेल रहे हैं, तो मे बी वहाँ पे हम वी हैव टू फिनिश क्विकली. तो इन दैट सिनेरियो मेरे को लगता है कि
उधर चल गई तो उधर लोग पगला रहे कि ओ यार वो I'm saying just imagine T20 जब आया था, I remember KKR the first game B-Max scored a century
158.
लोग पगला गए.
But my point
now
is,
imagine that in a short of, you are right. I will agree with you about the fact that it is
there's no
diluting the game. Currently it is diluting the game, but that's what the 20 over format did, and I'm sure so will the T10. But it is the future purely based on, we unfortunately don't make the decisions. It's made by people.
My closing point on this will be कि okay, अगर T20 has to be the future, it will be played, but it will not be played with the same intensity जो T20 खेला रहा है. मे बी हम लोग T20 को 50 ओवर का दर्जा दे देंगे और T10 वैसे खेल
टाइम्स अप. 2 बार हुआ है, आपको रियलाइज भी नहीं होगा. 2 बार मैंने टर्न किया इसे. ओके,
बट ही अग्री टू मी.
एक्चुअली दोनों ने एक दूसरे को अग्री किया है, ठीक है? सो क्लियरली ये राउंड ड्रॉ होता है.
अरे कम ऑन,
इट्स अ ड्रॉ ब्रो, क्योंकि मल्टीपल ऐसे इंस्टेंसेस हुए जिसमें दोनों एक दूसरे से अग्री कर रहे हैं.
But if you really want a result, guys, in the comments, let us know.
Yes,
how about
please,
that?
guys.
Let's get
please,
you guys
please.
involved also.
Yes,
so
yes.
he thinks it's a draw, quite sweet, sweetly. I definitely think I won. I'm sure he thinks he won, and I think it was a great debate.
Yeah, it was.
And I think we both agreed on certain points.
Yep. Okay, guys. So it's 1-0 currently. एक सेकेंड ड्रॉ हुआ है. ध्रुपद, आपका लास्ट चांस है, एंड ऑब्वियसली आपको स्टार्ट करना है क्वेश्चन. हेड टू हेड सेगमेंट का लास्ट क्वेश्चन है. एज आप सभी को पता है कि सूर्य कुमार इंजर्ड है, हार्दिक इंजर्ड है, और अभी अफगानिस्तान का टूर आ रहा है. तो कौन सा प्लेयर इंडिया को लीड करेगा? बुमराह, जडेजा या गिल?
बुमराह.
Gill.
ओके.
अच्छा, दोनों के अलग ऑप्शन
अलग ही है.
I'm loving on the guy who was just hating on that.
Okay, and your time starts now.
I feel जसप्रीत बुमराह, बिकॉज अगर वो खेल रहे हैं T20 सीरीज, ही इज द मोस्ट एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर जो होगी उस टीम में, अगर हम लोग बाकी सब प्लेयर्स से कंपेयर करें तो. एंड इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट द एक्सपीरियंस. बुमराह हैज लेड द इंडियन टीम इन अ टेस्ट मैच एज वेल. बुमराह हैज बीन डॉनिंग द कैप्टनसी ड्यूरिंग द फ्रैंचाइज क्रिकेट एज वेल. सो ही हैज, उसके पास वो दिमाग है कैप्टनसी का. एंड ऑफ कोर्स अफगानिस्तान इज नॉट दैट कि एकदम बड़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम को लेके आ रही है. स्ट्रॉन्ग है, नॉट टेकिंग अवे एनीथिंग फ्रॉम दैट, बट एट द सेम टाइम इफ यू कंपेयर दूसरे टीम से, यू मे अ लिटिल बी, ऑफ कोर्स यू शुड नॉट बी, बट सोच सकते हैं कि मे बी हम लोग यंग टीम को आगे भेज दें और मे बी द सीनियर्स कैन रेस्ट. बट एट द सेम टाइम
क्योंकि टेस्ट खत्म हो रहा है 7.
करेक्ट. बट अगेन बुमराह इज प्लेयर जो मैं चाहूंगा कि उसको और थोड़े मैचेस खेलने मिले, बिकॉज ही हैज बीन ऑफ. अगेन वो इंजरी का चीज अलग मैं लाना नहीं चाहूंगा बीच में, बट आई वुड वांट बुमराह टू हैव as many of games that he can play, injury prone for that matter. And Bumrah has proved that he has that brain of captaincy. And अगर मैं I bank a lot on experience. हमने अभी तक ये डिबेट में प्रीवियस डिबेट्स में भी बोला कि मैं एक्सपीरियंस को बहुत लाइक बोनस पॉइंट्स देता हूँ बिकॉज दैट
प्रीवियस डिबेट्स ये डिबेट क्यों नहीं लग रहा है मुझे चिनू कम ऑन
I'm waiting for him to finish. Come on, end this, bro. I'm going to
Okay.
end him.
Okay.
So again,
Okay.
I do, even though I do agree with experience is key, but I think in the shortest format of the game, I think the exuberance of youth, that is the way forward. And I think because Bumrah is so injury prone, I think any opportunity given for a captaincy role, and this is very subjective, needs to be given to someone who is a long-term change. And if someone unfortunately is
बट
getting
लॉन्ग टर्म
injured
चेंज
as
का
much
ऑप्शन ही नहीं है ना
as-
हमारे पास लॉन्ग टर्म
Shubman Gill is young, and I'm
Arey-
saying you groom him instead of getting someone who will. Okay, this
But
is my
Shubman
point.
Gill, I don't
If
think
you-
he's
if
ready
you
for
get-
the India captaincy, even for the long
But
term.
exactly why you put him in a captain's role against someone like Afghanistan, you trial and error. Because how long does Jasprit Bumrah have according to you? 2-3 years in his captaincy?
But
if you're looking at long-term changes, bro, Surya Kumar Yadav is not young enough. And every time we've made this mistake in the past with the Kumble's, the Dravids, the Sachins, we've had to go back to someone who's young, and then we had to eventually find a Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Yeah.
And Yuvraj has said that it would have been me or him. Again, exuberance of youth, and I think we need to get past that fact. You have a 20-year-old who's captaining South Africa. Who's the Pakistan captain now?
शान मसूद
Okay, he's not. How old was Graham Smith when he became captain? 19.
Very,
One
yeah.
of and the most successful. So I believe
But
the
listen,
T20
Chino.
format, brother, is not about experience. Of course, the experience matters, but as long as you are a leader, I don't see Jasprit Bumrah being able to command. a
Really?
team.
No,
I don't see that.
no.
I don't see a Jasprit
This is a
Bumrah.
statement that has to go
Bro, you need
viral,
a
and you guys
certain-
have to comment
you
down.
need someone with aggression. I'm going to get pulled up for this, but honestly, dude, I need someone. When you see a Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, you know the team would.
I really don't see
think-
that Shubman Gill at all, any which ways. If you're talking
100%,
about,
dude,
no,
100%.
I have not seen him aggressive
Bro,
at all.
Gujarat Titans have given him the reins, and I think it's the perfect time now because he will be leading one of the
For
most.
franchise cricket, I am hands down कि गुजरात बोलेगा कि मैं गिल को कैप्टन बनाऊंगा, but Indian team के कैप्टन से because
Bro, but
last
why would you
उसका
put your money?
performance
Why
भी
would you put
average है
exactly.
वैसे
Why would you put money again? Performance, bro. As a captain, Sachin Tendulkar
बट
had his worst
कैप्टन हैज
performance.
टू प्ले ना कैप्टन अगर
Captain
नहीं
will play,
खेलेगा
but
ही
bro,
शुड लीड फ्रॉम द
anyway,
फ्रंट
if somebody is
Exactly.
not consistently performing,
Yeah.
and you have given him that extra, so either
You're talking about Bumrah.
under pressure,
No,
I'm talking
Gill.
about Gill.
Okay.
I'm saying under pressure, either you shine like I think Shubman Gill is one of the players we've seen with his performances who shines under pressure. You see that in the IPL again. It's still the same format, and you're still playing the best quality opposition in the world. It's not the CPL or the Pakistan Premier League or whatever the fuck it's called.
PSL.
But you are, and I think purely because it is the future, I want to see as my captain someone who can take over the reins and not just be captain for 2 years if given the opportunity.
But right
Will
now
Bumrah perform?
we do not need someone to take over the reins. We need for the short term
Why not?
period.
Bro, Hardik Pandya himself is injury prone. You don't know how long he has in his career. I want a plan B to be a viable plan B for the future because if God forbid something does happen, Rohit Sharma is
Then
there,
I don't.
Virat Kohli.
Still, I don't think Shubman Gill is the right.
Who would you
Ruturaj Gaikwad.
But that's too young. Like someone who's
No, yaar.
Ruturaj Gaikwad has not got the wealth of experience that Shubman Gill has on the international stage. He's played in pretty much every big country that cricket needs to be played by India. Ruturaj hasn't, right? So when you are going to say South Africa,
Even Jaiswal hasn't. Then
I'm
you.
not, but Jaiswal's not my captain.
Nee,
Shubman
I'm just
Gill
saying
is.
as a
so when
player.
I'll tell you what, if I'm going to South Africa, for example, and you have Ruturaj Gaikwad who's never played there, first of all, he's getting used to the conditions. Then he's figuring out, oh my fucking God, I have to lead a team. I'd rather have someone who's at least comfortable with the conditions, has played there, and has the mentality. Not saying Bumrah doesn't, but I think Shubman Gill has it in him. And for me, I would want someone who can be a long-term future captain rather than just 2 series. Fuck. Bumrah might be, and also a fast bowler captain, bro. At that
I
age,
love a
at that
fast
age,
bowler captain.
At that,
Pat
bro.
Cummins, bro. See, that's the time's up.
Wasim,
The
okay,
time's
now
up.
let me, now you give the closing statement, let me give mine. Wasim Akram, Imran Khan, arguably the best fast bowling captains in the world, Courtney Walsh. But all of them were given captaincy very, very young. So they made a team of gangsters almost, like Ricky Ponting did. At this age, when Bumrah is he's on his way down.
Oh no.
In terms of pace, you think he's going to peak right now? You think Bumrah is going to peak right now? Do you genuinely think after all the injuries, Bumrah is going to peak in his career?
Of course, he's
He'll be great. He can sustain the level he's reached.
No, I don't
You think he
agree
can
with
get
that.
better from here? with the injuries?
Yes, he
Come
has
on,
been
brother.
going better. World Cup
Okay,
में-
guys.
that was-
यार हीट चाहिए थी, इधर इन लोग ने फुल फायर ही लगा दिया.
शांतनु ने स्टार्टिंग में बताया नहीं कि कितना चाहिए, तो हम बस लगाते जा रहे थे आग.
Guys, I need a breather. Okay, but ये काफी अच्छा डिबेट था एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली यार ये काफी टफ स्पॉट है. ओके, मुझे एक चूज करना है. ओके, सी आई विल बी ऑनेस्ट, डिबेट वाइज अगर देखूँ तो ऑब्वियसली चीनू वाज हैंड्स डाउन, एकदम वन साइडेड डिबेट किया, बेचारे द्रौपद को बोलने ही नहीं दिया, विच इज अ रेयर साइड.
इसको दे दे एक
क्योंकि
minute, bro, actually, fuck, I really hate your take.
या बेचारा हमेशा बोलता रहता है, चीनू ने उसे बोलने ही नहीं दिया. बट लाइक इन्हें मुझे कन्विंस करना था एंड आई जेन्युइनली थिंक कि शुभमन गिल इज नॉट रेडी. आई जेन्युइनली थिंक मतलब क्योंकि मुझे उसके पास T20 स्कोर्स पता है. आई थिंक अगर एक कैप्टन होना चाहिए तो, और लीडिंग क्वालिटीज तो आ ही जाती है यार. लाइक हमें थोड़ी पता था कि धोनी यार एकदम बॉर्न ही लीडर है. बट आई थिंक गिल की जगह नहीं बनती अभी तो फिलहाल, क्योंकि आई डोंट थिंक, स्टिल आई पर्सनली फील गिल इज नॉट इवन आवर फर्स्ट चॉइस ओपनर. या देयर आई सेड इट राइट, क्योंकि टू मेनी ऑप्शंस. गायकवाड अभी सेंचुरी मार के आया है, किशन इज देयर एंड देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि शायद रोहित और कोहली दोनों ओपन कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि टीम में जगह ही नहीं है. रिंकू सिंह की जगह ही नहीं है नीचे. सो फॉर दैट रीजन यार द्रुपद तूने अच्छा डिबेट नहीं किया, बट आई डोंट अग्री विद दैट, इसलिए ये ड्रॉ होता है पूरा. स्कोर इज 1-1. बट काफी ज्यादा मजा है. आप क्रिक फैन के सारे सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स पे जाइए और हमें बताइए कि कैसा आज का एपिसोड लगा. इन दोनों को भी आप अपने सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स पे टैग कीजिए और बताइए कि यू अग्री विद देम और नॉट. आई नीड अ ब्रीदर गाइज. तो क्यों ना यार फिनिश करे, और ना मुझे जंप इन करना है. काफी सारे पॉइंट्स है, मैं एग्री नहीं करता इनके साथ. सो दैट्स इट, वी शुड रैप दिस अप एंड या विल सी यू सून. बाय गाइज.
Bye bye.
हाँ.